Hey guys, welcome back. I hope you're having a really good week. So today I have created this summer inspired kind of fresh eye makeup and a pink lip. It is summer over here in New Zealand, so I wanted to create something that is very wearable but very fresh and not too full on, but just a little bit of makeup on your face, especially on days when you might have some summer barbecues and things like that to go to, and just something that easy that you can kind of throw together. I used the Morphe M50 palette, which is one of my favorite warm toned palettes, and I love how this has got a beautiful range of colors. So if you want to see how I created this look, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so I'm starting off with my Designer Brands Set and Spray. So I'm just going to let that kind of set down on my face, and while that's happening I like to throw on my Hurrah lip balm. This is in Black Cherry. It gives a really gorgeous little tint to my lips, and it has no nasties or horribles in it, and it smells absolutely amazing. So after I have gone through and brushed my brows into place, I'm going to go through and prime my skin with my Collection Primed and Ready Foundation Primer or Skin Primer. I just like to go through and smush this all over where my pores are and my fine lines. It just helps to smooth everything out and prep it and get it all sorted prior to using my foundation. So now I'm going to go through and mix in my L'Oreal True Match foundation with a little bit of MAC strobe cream. I'm just going to go through and dot this all over my skin. Next I'm going to go through with my Real Techniques stippling brush and just blend this all over my skin. I really like using this brush, especially on summer makeup days where I don't want to have a big plastered skin of foundation. This brush just gives it that nice airbrush feel. It doesn't make my skin like very blanketed and flat. It makes so you can kind of still see my freckles underneath and my skin can breathe. I just really like the finish that this brush gives. I haven't actually used it for ages, so I'm so glad that I've started using it again. So now I'm going in with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm just going to go through and apply this all over my lid. I like to use my Bossy Cosmetics synthetic eye brush, but you can just use whatever you've got on hand, preferably something with synthetic bristles. And the ones with natural brushes don't really like having cream products on them. It can kind of wreck them and they won't last as long. So now I'm going in with this matte nude shade, and I'm just going to use this on a dome shading brush from Real Techniques. I'm going to go through and throw this on top of wherever I place that MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Next I'm going in with this matte brown tone, really soft brown tone, and I am using this on a Sedona Lace 863 brush. These colours I find don't blend as well as others. They do blend eventually, but it does just take a little bit longer, a little bit more effort. So just kind of persevere and just keep blending them out. They will get there eventually. So that is what I'm doing here. It is taking me a little bit longer, but I'm just going to keep that for a little while. So now I'm going to go in with my Zoeva 231 brush, and I'm just using this soft orange tone, and I'm going to go through and pop this into my crease, again making sure that I take the time to blend it out. It doesn't matter if I get a little bit on my lid because I am going to be popping a different color on there, so I'm just kind of blending out the outer corner as well. Next up, I'm going in with my favorite flat synthetic shader brush. You guys will see me use this in so many videos, and I probably need to invest on another one, but I love it so much. I'm just going to go in with this iridescent kind of pinky opaly tone. I don't know the best way to describe it, but it's a beautiful, beautiful, soft kind of shimmery tone, and I'm just going to go through and pat this all over the lid. I'm going to keep pushing that on until I'm really happy with the color. So again, it's going to take a little while to build the color up, but once I get there, it's really, really gorgeous. So now I'm going to go in with this gorgeous, it's like a bronzy gold tone. I'm going to go through and stamp this on my outer corner with this same flat synthetic shading brush, and then I'm going to go through and use my original Zoe, the 231 brush, and just blend out those edges of that outer corner. This is a really easy way to add a little bit of color to the outer corner without having to worry about placement of color. You just stamp it on and the brush does all the work for you. So once I'm happy with all that, I'm going to go in with my favorite drugstore concealer, and this is Lasting Perfection concealer, and I like to use the shade Fair. I am just going to highlight under my eyes in that triangular area, because if I have got 3 kids and I need as much help as I can get, let's be honest. So this is just going to kind of help disguise those under eyes and those under eye baggage or luggage that I tend to get. I didn't really want to worry too much about highlighting the top of my head or anything like that, my forehead. I just wanted to do under my eyes, just because this is a little bit more of a natural kind of look. So I'm going to go through and blend this out with my XO Beauty tapered face brush, and I just adore the facial expressions that I have to make in order for this to work. Like, this is gold. Anyway, so I'm just going to go through and blend that all out. So now I'm going to go through and set this all in place with the only option, my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores powder. I love this. I cannot live without it. It does amazing things to my skin. I've tried so many other products and I just haven't been able to find anything like it. So if you have any recommendations, definitely let me know down below. So I'm going to go through and pop this in place with my Morphe R5 brush, and that is what I'm doing here. So now I'm going to go through and do my brows off camera. I am using Dope Taupe Colourpop Brow Colour and Highbrow from Benefit. I'm going to go through and do all that, and once they're all in place, I'm going to add some colour to my face with my multitask brush and this amazing Elizabeth Arden bronzer. I think this is the most beautiful thing ever for summer. It's a bronzer, a highlighter and a blush kind of all smushed together in one palette. It gives the most amazing colour. It looks really natural without too much in your face colour. It's just really soft and gentle and just really, really pretty. So that is what I'm doing there. I like to apply this to all the areas where the sun would naturally hit, so it makes it look really nice and glowing and natural. But because I felt like I wanted a little bit more highlight, I decided to go in with Mary Lou. I like to go through and spray my face down with some MAC Fix Plus first, and then throw the colour on with my Sedona Lace 313 brush, and it gives the most amazing in your face highlight, as you will see in a second. It's just really brings out that colour by having the Matte Fix Plus underneath. Gives it something to adhere to, and it just really makes it quite striking. It's so pretty. I don't even care that that's not all that natural. It's just absolutely gorgeous. It makes me so happy. So I like to put a little bit on my nose and on my Cupid's bow as well. And yeah. Sorry if you can hear the kids in the background. It's school holidays, so there's a lot of giggling happening in the background at the moment. So I'm just going to go through with this matte light brown shade that I used before as my first colour in my crease. I'm going to go through and pop this through my lower lash line. I'm just using an Exo Beauty shader brush. And my computer's coming up with lots of random stuff on it. But anyway, we'll ignore that and we'll keep going. So I'm going to go through and pop this in my lower lash line. And then I'm going to kind of blend this out with my Real Techniques blending brush. Next, I'm going in with my Maybelline Big Eyes liner, and I just want to brighten up the eyes a little bit and make them look a little bit more awake and a little bit more open. So I'm using the white end of the Big Eyes liner, and I think this is such a creamy, gorgeous eyeliner. I'm not a big fan of the black end. I just don't find it very intense, but I really like the white end. It's a really good color payoff. So now I'm using my Benefit Roller Lash Mascara. I'm going to throw on 2 coats on my top and bottom lashes, and that is going to complete the eye look. To finish off my face, I'm going to be throwing some Paper Rose from Collection Cosmetics onto my lips. This is a beautiful kind of soft pink, really gorgeous for summer and spring, but I just found that it was a little bit too matte for this particular look, so I decided to throw a little bit of Peaches and Cream NYX Butter Gloss over the top of that, just to add a little bit of shimmer to my lips, or sheen to my lips. And that completes the look. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a wonderful week. Take care, and I will talk to you guys real soon. Bye bye.